Good afternoon, welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for another walk around video. This here is a Lux Gold Ford Active X featuring a 1 litre EcoBoost engine producing 100 PS of power. That 100 PS of power is then transmitted through an automatic gearbox. The vehicle itself has done just over 4,000 miles. We are registered on a 2020 registration, so we're going to have warranty until October 2023. This Lux Gold colour has taken Perkins by storm this morning. Everyone's talking about it and everybody loves it. Unfortunately, you've joined me just as the sun's gone in. Typical, isn't it? But this looks amazing. It's a bit of an unusual colour, but we are a fan indeed. Okay, so being an Active X, so you have tons and tons of specification to cover this afternoon. So strap yourselves in and let me run you through some of it. We have LED adaptive headlights at the front of the vehicle. You've got the 4 prisms in the middle of the lamp there, so you can tell they're the adaptive LED headlights with a sequential indicator and LED daytime running lights featuring around the outside perimeter of the lamp. In your video, they might appear to be flashing, but that is simply because the frequency of the video. So don't panic, in real life, they look incredible. Just below we have a front fog, and we have front parking sensors trailing all the way around the front bumper until we get to another fog light, more LED adaptive headlights, and here we come to the offside front wheel, which is an 18-inch machine cut alloy wheel. You've got the chrome front face there with the gloss black just behind, silver painted brake calipers. It looks the business. These are fitted with Continental tyres as standard, and as you can see, they've got so much life in them, you don't have to worry about them for a very, very long time. These Actives come with a beautiful driver assistance pack, so that includes things such as blind spot assist. We also have another bit of technology on the door handle there, keyless entry. So see these 4 lines here, so let me just lock the vehicle first. There we go. So touch it behind the door handle, it's going to unlock the vehicle. Tap on, see if I can get it all in one frame, look. Tap on that 4 lines, it's going to lock the vehicle. So also power folding, heated door mirrors, but you can take advantage of getting in and out the vehicle without reaching for your key. So as long as it's in close proximity, i.e. your handbag, your pocket, you can get in and out nice and easily. That twins up lovely with the stop start button as well. As I said, unfortunately, we've got a big cloud over us, but I'll try and give you the nicest reflections I possibly can. So we'll work our way down the offside of the vehicle there and see a bit of the offside rear wheel as well. I love the wheels, I think they complement the colour very nicely. It's like a two-tone effect. As we're going to make our way around the rear now, got rear parking sensors again trailing around the bottom lip and a rear vision camera as well. We're going to make our way round to the near side and we're going to do exactly the same. So we're going to pan up and down the vehicle again. So you've got some immaculate bodywork. This vehicle honestly looks brand new. I wouldn't be surprised if someone told me it's brand new. There's me. We've got some lovely privacy glass going all the way around the rear of the vehicle there. So it makes it again that nice colourway with the black wheels, the privacy glass. It really does look lovely. Show a bit of the near side front wheel as well, like so. Beautiful. Okay, we'll go around to the rear and have a look inside the boot. I'll just flash you the key once more. Double tap, opens up the boot. Lovely. Okay, so now we're inside. I've left the cover down, many apologies. And you just pop that back in nice and easily, like so. That's going to go up and down with the boot. Okay, now we're inside the rear here. Underneath the floor, must be said, space saver spare wheel. So Continental tyre as well. There's a 175/65 R14. So it's not a mini spare wheel, it's still a 14-incher. So yeah, fantastic to get you out of any situation you might be in. As you can see, it's a nice deep volume boot as well, so you've got a nice lip down there. You'll be surprised the amount of things you can get in here. Big enough for most of everyday life's challenges. So yeah, that's a bit inside the boot. Very generously sized boot in these ones. Okay, before I go inside, I'll tell you, the Active X or Active Edition Fiesta has raised ride heights. You might be able to see the gap between the wheel there. That is because it's ready for any rough road situation. We do have a trial drive mode, so I'll show you that inside. I'm trying to get inside the rear, but I've just realised it helps if you unlock the car first. Call me a donut, it's Friday afternoon. So now inside the rear of this Active, let's have a little look. So you get the two-tone part leather, part cloth interior, defined lovely with the silver stitching going around the leather there as well. We'll pan up to the headrest and give you a nice up close. So it seems to be a very durable, very hard wearing cloth, and obviously the leather a nice wipe down as well. Two ISO fixing ports there, one on the near side rear and one on the offside rear. So lock the little baby seats in, keep them nicely secure on your travels. So that's a bit about the rear there, and obviously you have your child lock on there as well. Whilst the door's open, I'm going to show you this little device. One of my favourite little features on these Fords is this little door shutting device. It comes on every door, so as you open it up, pop. It's a very clever, very simple idea, but it just saves your doors. If you do have little ones getting out of shopping centre car parks and banging the doors in other people's cars, no more worrying about damaging yours or other people's property. It's going to prevent that nice and easily. So it's a really nice little feature, like so. I'm an engineer at heart, and that's a lovely little design. Anyway, open up the driver's door now. We can see 4 electric windows and all your mirror controls just at the top there. We have interior locking just next to the door handle. We have the first sight of the B&O speaker. So this vehicle has the B&O Pro 360 sound system. So if you're into your music, this is going to be a ticket for you. I'll show you a bit more once we're inside, but we'll show the driver's seat first before I sit on it. And once again, part cloth, part leather, really good condition. And again, it's all defined by some lovely silver stitching there as well. Once again, the base, nice and durable, and it looks in fantastic condition. We have here a manually adjustable seat, so that includes lumbar support, height adjustment, rear tilt, and forward and backwards. Those are the key knives. What I've noticed, you've got floor mats in it as ready, so don't ask me for an extra when I sell you the car. I'll put them in already. Alright, I'm that generous. Okie dokie. Right, we're inside the vehicle. I said it's done just over 4,219.6 miles, everybody. Okay, so keyless entry is matched up nicely with a keyless go button. Being a manual, foot on the clutch, you can then start the vehicle just like that. That's going to give us power to the driver display, and we've got a digital part in the middle as well. Obviously we've just taken stock of this vehicle, so it hasn't been through the workshops yet, so it will get a new key battery, let me assure you. Anyway, so at the left hand side is where you'll find your RPM gauge, and to the right is your speedo. The bottom section, we've got coolant temperature sensor and a fuel gauge. The digital bit in the middle is controlled using the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So you can cycle through different media, navigation, phone. You've got some different settings in there as well, so you can adjust all your display, the driver assistance. Let's have a look in there. Blind spot assist, pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition, lane keeping system, driver alert, cross traffic alert, cruise control, and a speed limiter. So I said we've got lots of driver assistance on this vehicle, and you certainly have. Going south now, because it's an automatic vehicle, we have a gear indicator, so we can clearly see if you're in park, reverse, neutral, drive, nice and easily. So that's a nice little feature as well. Just going to pan outwards. Once again, that's all controlled using this cluster of buttons here. We'll just exit out of that and we'll go back onto your home screen. Media connectivity buttons are there also, and on the left hand side, another part of the driver assistance pack is your adaptive cruise control. And it's not just the regular cruise control, well no, it is the adaptive cruise control. So using this button here, you can set the distance to the vehicle in front of you. So it will regulate your speed in accordance to the traffic on the road. So if you set your speed at 60, we won't bypass 60, but if the car in front then slows down to 55, we'll do that also. He then speeds up, we'll speed up with him. Nice and simple. If you need a demo, come see myself or one of the sales team. We'll happily explain it for you. So that's the driver display, that's the steering wheel. I mentioned earlier the B&O sound system, so 10 individual speakers around this vehicle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't find them all, there's so many. So we've got the 360 B&O sound system. That links up lovely with your Sync 3.4 module. We'll talk about it in a second, don't worry. But you can click on the sound there and adjust all of your sound accordingly to your preference, whether that's going to be treble, mid-range, bass. You can adjust it all to suit your preference. It's a really nice little system. Personally, it goes straight over my head. I don't know what I like. I just like a bit of Robbie Williams. There we have it. The truth's out. Okay, so the Sync 3.4 module. Bottom, you've got audio. Click in the audio. You've got your sources there: AM, FM, DAB, Bluetooth. Come out of there. Phone, navigation. If you want to come look at this Fiesta at Perkins, couldn't be simpler. Click the search. Charlie, Mike, 776 Sierra Alpha. Click the search. Finds the GPS up in the sky. There we are. That simple to come plan a visit to Rain. Couldn't be easier. I won't click go because it'll start shouting at me. So we're going to back out of there now. The screen, multi-use. Pop your foot on the brake, pop the vehicle into reverse, rear vision camera. Pop it back into park for safety reasons, obviously. Click on the automated active park assist button. Oi oi. And then the vehicle will quite literally park itself for you, whether that's a perpendicular park, a bay park, you name it, it will do it for you. You can dictate the side of the road using the indicators, and it's going to use the front and rear parking sensors to pick up the parking space and park it itself for you. So that's a nice little feature. So whilst I'm on the cluster of buttons down here, mode button, I said earlier we have a slippery mode, or we certainly do. So you've got normal and slippery drive mode, automated parking, traction control, automated stop start, and we've got one to turn on and off the parking sensors. Well, I say off, on, I just mean off. They turn off the parking sensors. Anyway, just below your sync module there, we have the heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls. Fan speed, temperature, nice little digital readout there, so you can adjust your temperature accordingly to whatever you'd like to be. Electronically heated front screen, perfect for those frosty mornings when it's getting a bit colder outside. Defrost the car nice and quickly. That also matches up with the max demist, so you've got front and rear demist, auto, different vents, recirculation and max air conditioning. So it's all there and it's nice and easy to navigate around. The automatic gear selector, unlock at the back, you can pull that down to the relevant gear position. So nice and easy to use that one. 12-volt socket and a USB. The USB is used for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So if I come into the settings there, it's right, they don't have the widget for it. It's just made me look silly. But you can plug your phone in and take advantage of all the Apple software from your phone onto the screen. So you do have the sync navigation, but you can also use Waze, you can use Google Maps, anything you fancy. They're just taking advantage of the supercomputer that most people have in their pockets these days. If not, you've got Bluetooth there as well. So it suits all levels. Whatever your software you use, however you like to connect your phone, it is crucial that it's hands-free. You get a quick sighting of the passenger seat. There you are. And now I'm going to love you and leave you and get onto that Cougar. Thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions, sales team can be contacted on 01376 550 899. Thanks for your time. I look forward to speaking to you soon.